Of Renewal of Shadow. We picked up with you all traveling through the plains, making your way toward Imvia Alinar. Your destination close, and your journey possibly coming to an end soon. But as you approached, a disturbance was noticed as you grew closer. A thick miasma of darkness surrounding the ruins themselves that quickly surrounded and swallowed it, removing it from vision. Sorry about that. Zudril, aware of what this is, informed you all that it was a defensive measure in place at Imvia Alinar, as many of the inhabitants during the Dark Lord's refurbishing of the location, you could say, were not too keen to be in direct sunlight. So this defense mechanism was made so that assaults could not happen during the daytime, and so that the sun would not pierce through into the area. You would have to wait till nightfall, when the miasma dispersed, to enter inside. On another note, he would have mentioned this, and this is probably something that I was really dumb to not have had mentioned last session. He would have noted that it's probably like a real priority to turn that defense mechanism off as soon as you can find where it is inside of it. Because if it activated, it could activate again while you're inside, and it would not be pretty for you. It would hurt you. So he would have mentioned that. That's on me. Completely. Sorry about that. Though, considering the hour that you entered into Alinar, it may or may not be relevant. We shall see. Nonetheless, continuing on, you took a rest for the night. And what was originally going to be uneventful slumber was interrupted by several of the meditating party members being thrown into a slumber by some drug-induced shots of like needles that got shot into their necks. And then Zudro being knocked unconscious by magic. As a strange visitor visited the camp in the middle of the night and spirited Carolina away, who instructed Josie, the last person to see her, to not come after her. Waking up the next morning and not finding any real evidence aside from a note that said that they were borrowing Carolina and some fake blood, the party opted to respect her wishes and not follow after, as you began your journey toward Imvia Alinar. Crossing over to the bridge to get to the ruins itself, as you crossed, you were assailed by arrows from darklings, the shadow, darkness-infused goblins, raining arrows upon you from the towers aside the bridge as you crossed. Eventually, you all were able to defeat them as they plunged into the chasm below, dying. Crossing over fully into Imvia Alinar, you saw the watchful judgment of the Dark Knights that stood as the sort of trial to actually get into the proper building. And another defense mechanism it was that Zudril was able to confirm was active. You all went to journey through the catacombs, which you had learned prior that day would be quite the arduous journey indeed, as the catacombs were redesigned to be this ever-changing dungeon that would confuse and disorient enemies looking to invade Imvia Alinar. It was designed so that people would be stuck within and unable to escape. So, you all had to navigate and make your way through this ever-shifting magical dungeon filled with traps, puzzles, and all perhaps other sorts of things. As you all approached, having decided to do a sort of partner-like system, you all tried to remain as close to your partner as you could, and you were all separated as the room began to shift after entering into the catacombs. Some of you were able to stick with at least one or two people you needed to be with. At the very least, the group was not stuck in a way where nobody could seemingly progress, as everyone had someone who could at least decipher the written language of Imvia Alinar around them. Except for Silas, who was alone and approached by a mysterious figure, identifying himself only as Lunori as he drew his blade as it alit with magic. As what goes on with Silas will not be discussed today, nor will it be relevant. You may meet up with him in this session, or he may be gone. You don't know. Either way, since Ben is not here, it's things are going to progress as they normally would. And I believe on Sunday he wants to do the interaction that was going to happen between the two of those, between Silas and this strange individual. So if any of you would want to hear in on that, it will be happening on Sunday. I don't know when yet. I will probably have more concrete answers for that I will post later in the future, since he's not here today. Nonetheless, Sol and Isaac found themselves stranded in a room that was that had a strange, what looks like wall inscribed with elven musical notes. Unable to decipher them between the two of them, they then went and ventured into a small corridor where they found a hallway leading to what looked like a lever on the wall surrounded by alcoves. Sol attempted to pass by the alcoves, getting almost hit by arrows several times, but eventually pulling the lever. As the lever was pulled, the wall separating Isaac and Sol rose, and the two of them were separated. As we ended their journey at that time, at that moment, and then went to Astrid, who had arrived inside of the catacombs with Zudril. Examining the room, they are able to find a phrase in ancient Elvish that said, in Imbia Alinar, the way forward is always toward home, or something like that. I may be paraphrasing or changing some of the words altogether, but the meaning is still intact. Both Zudril and Astrid theorized that this could mean that you had to move in the direction of the homeland, which I posted the name of in chat, because following that as well, you all were able to... Alex, your camera just dropped, by the way, which does...
He's having computer problems.
Oh, she's having computer problems? Okay, I'm just going to finish the... I don't get chat notifications, so... I did not see that. Okay, won't fix that for now. We'll just leave it be. So, like I was saying, they theorized that the way to go forward was to go in the direction of the elven homeland. And as well, were able to solve what looked like a mini puzzle inside of the room using elven letters that were strewn about on runes to spell out the name of the elven homeland. Upon doing so, a compass revealed itself from a platform to Astrid and Zudril. Taking the compass, the two of them went to move forward and navigate their way through the dungeon. Our final group was Josie, Beryl, and... Fuck, I forgot who Lena was for a minute. Josie, Beryl, and Lena, as the three of them ventured forward into this large room, finding themselves in a massive room with a large pool of water and a tomb in the center of it. The tomb had an indentation in the center of it, with two lines connecting to the hole. As well, the water seemingly was able to fill and drain based off of an amount based off of touching these runes that were scattered across the room atop these tombs. As Lena was going to investigate Beryl and Josie and all of them figuring out the plan of what to do here, they were interrupted by arrows launching toward Josie and Beryl, as then darklings appeared, and toward the back of the room, creatures appeared that looked similar to the darklings, but looking a bit different. Definitely looking like goblins. These creatures were composed almost entirely of shadow and darkness, as upon them there were almost these runic tattoo-like markings that glowed this bright white as they appeared before you, these ethereal, strange-looking creatures. This chair has gotten a lot worse throughout this recap, let me tell you. But nonetheless, We ended session with them beginning their assault upon Beryl, Josie, and Lena, and we will pick session back up with that very assault. Before we get back into it, are there any questions, comments, or concerns? Anything I left out of the recap that people thought I should have touched up upon more?
The one thing you missed was that when Soul hit the lever and closed the wall between us, the music box rose up in the middle of.
That is correct. That did happen. There was a
Yeah.
platform that rose up with an elven music box atop the platform.
Yeah.
Anything else? All right. Then that means have to open the roll 20. You all can roll on. The three of you can roll initiative. And then Lena. Lena, why is your token not set up with your character sheet? It's really inconvenient for you.
I don't.
Hello? This is a weird... Can someone talk?
Yeah, it was a thing between me and Karina.
Okay. I thought I just started hearing things all of a sudden, all at once. That's why.
Hey, Josie, Lena, get your shit together.
Fuck you.
Okay, Lena's is set up properly now. Alright, good initiatives from you guys. Wow.
Woo!
Alright, so starting off, leading this charge is this Darkling at the corner over here, who is going to take his short bow, which is lit with this, not lit, but is infused with this dark essence as he does, and take a shot toward probably Josie. As Josie, you tell me if a 24, wow, good roll, hits you.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, that does.
As you take 6 piercing, and then just have to double check this. Good damage. Wow. 5 dark. As the arrow sinks into you, leaving a both pierced wound and bruise in the spot. That is its turn. As it will go to one of the strange darkling creatures now. These ones covered in darkness, or made entirely of darkness. As it is going to shift somewhat. As it moves, you almost see what looks like shadows dance around it, and light that emanates around it is almost swallowed up and snuffed out. As it stands there. As it's going to hold its hands forward as the darkness that composed its body begins to coalesce and form what looks like an orb. As then a bolt of pure dark energy is going to shoot out toward Beryl. Beryl, that's going to be an 18. That hit.
Right, I forgot I was pushed to talk. These things wouldn't happen to be undead in any sense,
No.
would they? Okay, then that just hits.
Okay, as you are smacked with this bolt of dark energy, as it infuses into you and hits you, you feel that bruising and mental pain occur all at the same time, and your body begins to feel heavy, as if you were being filled inside your body with rocks. You begin to almost slump down. You're heavy and feeling very encumbered. Your next attack has disadvantage as this hits you, and you take 14 dark damage.
Woo! Alright.
As that is going to be that one's turn. As it goes to this Darkling, following up, he is going to take his short bow shot at Beryl, though his short bow does not appear to have the same infusion of darkness on it. As he takes his shot, does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Alright, that's going to be 8 piercing damage. And that is his turn.
All right.
So it goes to you, Beryl.
Okay. Damn, that sucked.
Visually as well, just to describe for Josie and Lena, but I'm Lena, so I already know this. Josie, you would see what looks like this almost like heavy shadow that leaks almost just this almost ooze-like darkness clinging to Beryl as she looks visibly encumbered by it. Particularly around her arms where she would hold her weaponry and such. As it goes to you.
Okay. Well, gonna go into a rage.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll make a small leap over this this little platform here. Move a little bit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Get to that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to reckless attack.
Okay, so that's at a straight roll. 14 will hit.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's see.
Wait,
Alright.
you didn't do your rage magic.
Oh, I did not do my rage magic. Thank you. Nice. I get a blow up flump.
Okay.
Appears within 5 feet of one creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you. So I'm gonna have it actually do it again.
And you would have been here when that happened.
Yeah.
So it could have been
Be
that one or that
one or that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have it go on the one that I was about to attack.
Sure. Let's see. A dex save, it says?
Yep. Succeed on a dex save or take 1d6 force damage.
I believe it fails with an 11.
Yes.
Okay.
5 force.
Alright. In addition to what you've already done as well, as it looks badly injured after you swing through it. As it gushes out its darkened blood, which looks almost just like a very old and very old and very darkened normal goblin color blood. You can see some red still. It's just very old and dark by this point.
Correct.
Go on though. Second attack.
Second attack. Yeah. Is this one? Is it just the first hit?
It's just the first one that's disadvantage. As you would see the.
Okay.
Josie, you'd see the darkness dispel from Beryl, and Beryl you would no longer feel encumbered. As you can swing. That'll hit. As it falls to the ground dead as you cleave through it, as it is on the ground.
Okay. And I'll move my extra 5 feet of movement.
Okay. And that's you?
Yeah.
As it goes to this one, who is going to take its hands and begin to press into its chest as it pulls this thick shadow out from inside of it, as this almost nimbus made entirely of dark energy appears as it pulls from its chest and then floats high above its palms, as the nimbus begins to wildly charge with energy, as then 3 bolts of shadowy darkness magic launch out from the nimbus, one toward each of you, as press this 3 times. With the first going toward Beryl, second toward Josie, and then third toward Lena. So we start with a nat 20 on Beryl.
Can I use my inspiration to have him roll again?
If you really want to.
Yes, I would.
Okay. That is not a nat 20, but it is a natural 19, so 25.
Yep, hits.
And then a 20 on Josie, and a 12 on Lena.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Lena does not get hit. Beryl, you take 8 dark damage, and I need you to make a con save. Same for you, Josie, except you take 9. That is a success, I believe. Josie, that's a fail. So Josie, you fail, and you cannot take a reaction until the... You're unable to take reactions till the start of your next turn. That is all it does. Which I guess is next.
Oh, yeah. Neat.
Yep, okay. That's it, as it fires its bolt out.
So technically now I can take reactions again?
If you really wanted to, yeah.
I mean, I don't right now. I just like to know where I stand.
Correct.
Sick. Cool.
It's not as effective on the one that's directly before.
Beat the system.
Oh, did it happen?
Uh-oh.
No, it's fine.
Oh,
It's good. It's actually
Oh
fine.
no.
Yikes. Alright, bonus action.
Okay.
Bonus action, I'm going to drink a healing potion.
Okay. Actually, a little bit better now.
Well, I had one, and one healing
No, I'm talking
potion.
about this. I'm talking about my chair. It's a little bit better now.
Oh, that's good. Good enough, I guess.
Okay.
Josie still looks very bad. But then as my action, I will take a shot at that one.
Okay. Go right ahead.
Is he a fiend?
No.
Oh well. Is he a
Yes, he is a humanoid.
humanoid?
Mm-hmm. They are goblins.
It's
Goblins
so
are
hard to
humanoids. Do you have advantage for any reason?
Don't see why I would.
Yeah, that doesn't hit, and that's a misfire.
Great. Great. Cool. I can still take my extra attack.
Yeah.
It's just I'll have to
Alright.
switch guns, but I have a thing that means I can do that without using any movement or anything. So
Yeah, that hits. It's like I'm on a boar. It's like I'm on a... Whatever it's called. The fucking...
It's such a wild show to watch right now.
I'm gonna switch the chair out. That hits. And the damage goes off. Is that you?
yeah, that's me.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna change the chair. gonna get back into it. Sorry about that. Josie, that was you. You went. You did everything you could, correct? You bonus actioned. Alright. As it will then go to Lena. As Lena is going to take 3 shots toward the one that fired out that conjured out the nimbus of darkness that fired the 3 bolts. As she is going to take her shots at that one. So that's going to be a hit. That's going to be a hit. And that's going to be a hit. Fucking Christ, Lena. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Lena, fuck.
Okay. Alright. Last one is not going to be aimed at that one, as this one gets pelted by the arrows and then falls to the ground dead. As you see the energy of it begins to, like, go wild and warble. As it's almost like melting into the ground slowly. The corpse remains there for about a moment. There's a lot of problems today. A lot of fucking problems today. Okay. As the last one will go toward the other one who fired the bolt of darkness. And that one will hit too. And yeah. That's damage. And that'll be Lena's turn. So it goes to this...
That's a lot of damage.
Darkling, who's going to take his short bow attack toward Josie. That's a crit. My bad.
Look, I'm pretty sure I'm down. Unless you roll spectacularly low damage.
The max damage one of these things can do on their normal attack is 9 damage. So it did 10 to you. It rolled a 1 on its crit.
Okay.
They don't do that. I'd be surprised if it could down you then.
It's close.
It could have downed you if it rolled a bit better. That is its turn, though. As it'll go to this... No, that one's dead. It instead goes to this one in the corner over here. As it is going to... It's going to do the same thing that the one that just died did, as it is going to do the 3 bolts of darkness from the Nimbus, as the 3 bolts fire out. First toward Josie. It's another crit. Alright. Next toward Beryl. That's 23. And then last at Lena. This is an 8.
Yo, these Darklings have a crush on Lena. They don't want to shoot her.
This is hilarious. I can't make this up.
Shoot your
Josie,
fucking NPC.
How much HP do you have right now?
I have 5 HP right now.
That's right. You have 5 HP. It does 6 damage.
Aw, I just barely fall to the ground.
It crits and rolls 2 3s. You don't even need to roll the D10. You don't need to roll the con save because you can't take reactions anyway.
It's hard to take reactions when you're laying.
Beryl, I need a Constitution saving throw as you take 10 dark damage. That's the max. You're good. And Lena does not get hit, so... Yeah. Okay, let's look at this one. What can he do? As his action, this one is going to be surrounded by what looks like a thick darkness for a minute that rises up like a wave and then consumes him. As it does, he is absorbed into the darkness, vanishes for a moment, and then appears over here by Josie as that wave rises up again. But that is his action. That is his turn. Beryl. He's probably having a hard time seeing right now. You can see in this room, you can see that Josie is getting that. Lena's torchlight is enough, I believe, to illuminate the whole room for you.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, fuck. No. I'll call out to, oh, Jesus Christ, this is looking bad. I'll call out to Lena, and I'll be like, get that one off of her! I'll take these two!
Lena would just not.
And I'm gonna run, let's see, the weird one is probably the priority, so I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, get to there.
Alright.
I would love to do my little flump explosion thing, but I am gonna drink a potion instead for my bonus action.
Got it.
I have one greater left. Oh boy, is he?
Okay, 13. Good roll. Got a 1. But still a good heal.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna reckless attack on this little booger.
Please do. 21, in fact, hits.
Okay, and just to be safe, I will put one bite of the wild on
Are
this.
you absolutely sure?
Oh no, wait. This is the one that
This is the one that Lena shot
Lena was-
already.
Yeah, no, okay, no, I'm not going to.
It's hard to tell how they look because they're composed entirely of, like,
Yeah.
this dark matter, but...
Okay.
Alright. That's the free one for today, as it falls to the ground dead in a puddle of melting.
Thank you. And I will just hop over the little steps
Mm-hmm.
and make my second attack at this one.
Okay. That'll definitely hit.
This one I will put a bite on.
You are free to.
Yeah.
This one has taken no damage.
It's a 4, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Force damage.
Alright.
Ooh, big damage.
Yeah, as it falls to the ground dead after you smack into it, it begins to slowly disintegrate on the ground from the force, turning into a pile of ash.
Awesome. Alright, that's me.
Alrighty. Josie! You can make a death saving throw at the start of your turn. Alright, that's one success. So it goes to Lena, who is going to take 3 attacks at the remaining Darkling. She goes 1, 2, 3. Shit rolls on the first 2, but all of them hit. Yeah, this guy had 8 HP left. So, he just gets eviscerated and then some as he falls to the ground, dead. Let me just check something very quickly. Just trying to see. Lena will move, but we do have to remain in initiative for
Yeah.
the last bit. I'm just checking if we didn't have to, because I wanted to see if anyone could make it to Josie without having to dash before that. But no, and Lena can't do anything with a bonus action, so that is her turn. Beryl, it goes to you. Are you going to move and dash, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I will move. I guess, hang on, let's see. Yeah, I'll have to dash. Get to there.
Alright, that's you.
Yeah, I don't think I have a bonus action that can do anything for her.
Josie, death saving throw. Yeah, you're fine. And it goes to Lena, who is going to cast Cure Wounds and heal you. As you will heal for... What's her wisdom modifier? Oh, it's not wisdom. It's charisma. Nope, that's not... With Lena, that's the Darkling sheet. Very different people. There we go. Josie, you heal for 5. As you're back up at 5 hit points. And the combat and initiative are over.
Cool. Can Josie stand up and, like, as she's sort of, like, straightening herself off and, like, wiping off, like, grime and blood and whatever, she casts Cure Wounds on herself?
That's fine.
I want to make it very clear, Josie does not know she has just casted Cure Wounds on herself. She's just like, I think I feel better now, but mechanically, I'm doing it.
Okay.
Just give yourself a nice pat on the back. Beryl is just like frantically like looking like down at you when you come to consciousness. Ah! Josie, are you all right?
I've been better.
Those things were nasty.
Yeah, like, honestly, what'd they have against me? Little fuckers.
I mean, I don't know, but I'm happy you're all right. They just appeared out of nowhere, right? Like, I don't know. I mean, barely see a damn thing in here, but
Well, it's so dark. They could probably blend in with it.
Did we accidentally, like, trigger them when we were messing with the puzzle?
I do not see anything that would have triggered enemies appearing.
I mean, they are called Darklings, but what were those other things?
I don't know. As you say that, the pool that remains of them bubbles somewhat as if boiling, and then fully sort of collapses in on itself and starts to sink into the ground as it almost melts a hole through the floor, somewhat, eating away at it before it's completely gone, as there's just this little, like, small little holes in the floor now. Not going anywhere, they're not, like, holes that don't have an end, they're just holes.
Should we just keep trying to do the water thing, or?
Well, you might want to stand back, because I don't know if something will hurt you.
Josie will stand back.
Before you guys continue, however, we are going to go over to Sol and Isaac, now on two sides of two very different walls. As down here, Sol, you stand in this hallway, separated from Isaac after pulling the lever. What do you do?
I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy and then just shout,
One other thing, though, to mention, while you all are, the two of you are doing your thing, you would hear what sounds like faintly in the distance, what sounds like a pop. But you shout that, Isaac, you probably just barely hear something like that from behind you. It's a thick wall.
Yeah.
So you probably barely hear the shout with Thaumaturgy.
He's. I think I picked up the music box, right?
You've not picked it up yet.
I have not. Okay. He would look behind him
See the
and
wall?
look around, just see the wall and be like, I can't cast. Yeah, no, none of my spells work unless I see you. All right, I'm going to investigate the platform that the box is on for traps.
Investigate how? Just using your eyes or trying to, like, touch at it?
Uh, which one would be investigation?
Touching at it would be investigation.
How'd you get them?
Yeah.
Oh, oof.
Hard to say. It is a mysterious platform that just rose up from the ground. You cannot really tell if there's any sort of trap in it. You're not really trained to pick up traps or anything like that. You're
Yeah,
not
that's
seeing
fine.
any sort of visible, obvious trap signs to you, but you don't know.
And do I have to touch the box to see if it's magical using like Arcana?
You don't sense any magic from it.
I don't, or I do
Passively,
passively.
you do
Okay.
not. You
Oh,
could
okay.
make an Arcana check further to see if there's anything, but aside from that, the only thing you could do is cast Identify, which would require touching it. And that would take 10 minutes as well. Or a minute, depending on if you're hard casting or
Or ritual
ritual
casting.
casting. I don't even know if you have Identify, I don't remember.
I do. I have it as a ritual.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he'd reach out and touch it. See what happens.
You touch it. You press your hand against the cold metal. Probably like makes like a little like chime sound as you like accidentally mess with one of the bits inside of it. While this is happening, Soul, is there anything you're doing?
She would have waited 12 seconds and then pulled the lever.
As you pull the lever again, the wall comes down, and then the platform begins to sink back into the ground in front of you, Isaac.
And I grab the box.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes.
All right. As you go to grab the box, make me a Constitution saving throw. As you do, as the thing is coming down, you see a rune hidden from sight alight under the box as you go to touch it as the platform goes down.
Oh my god.
Terrible roll. Wow. Yeah, as that happens, you are paralyzed, and the box fully sinks into the ground.
Okay.
As Soul, the wall would come down. As it does, you see Isaac on the other side, reaching for what looks like something in front of him, and then he goes completely still, as if locked up, paralyzed. And that is going to last a full 30 seconds. That paralyzation. And the wall comes back down.
Seeing Isaac frozen like that, I guess she would get down on the ground again and then press on the floor.
It seems like from this side, it is not active currently. Roll perception check, real quick. You hear, like, around you in the alcoves what sounds like a whirling and a ticking sound, and as if something is, like, loading into something very slowly. You get the sense that the traps are sort of reloading and reorienting themselves, and that there maybe is... With a nat 20, I'll give you a intelligence check. See if you can discern how much time you have. I think probably about between a minute and 2.5 minutes. before the trap activates again and is fully back online.
Okay. Then she dash over to Isaac.
All right, and that timer is going to start now. But go on, you dash over to Isaac. Say about 10 seconds have passed by that point. That's actually about 8 seconds, so. He is clearly paralyzed.
Not knowing how long that would last, she would have cast Lesser Restoration on him.
Does it remove paralyzation?
Mm-hmm.
What's the cast time for it?
And action.
6 seconds. Before you get to cast it, you see the paralyzation wear off as 30 seconds fully pass. So you could stop casting if you wanted to.
Okay.
As Isaac, you are no longer paralyzed, and you see Soul again behind you, and the wall is opened back up.
Oh, damn. So,
We have
Hey,
to move now.
but there was a box here. I think. What if we need it? It was a music box. I think it has something to do with the music notes on the wall. I mean, kind of obviously. When you pulled the lever, the wall closed, and a music box rose up.
Okay. Get ready to grab it. I will
Understood.
give you 1 minute. Then I will pull the lever again.
Okay, sounds good.
Then she would try and dash back.
Okay. You go to dash back. You do?
Then she'll pull the lever.
You pull the lever. As the wall rises up again, the platform begins to rise up in front of you, Isaac.
Okay, now I guess I saw where the rune is. Is the rune still active?
You saw it glow beneath it, but there's nothing glowing beneath it currently.
Is this idiot gonna try it again? Probably. Let me just see if I have anything. No, not really. I'm gonna try mage handing, hooking up.
As you mage hand it, it picks up. As it does, it
Right.
makes a sort of clicking sound as it rises up off the platform.
I will start making my way towards the wall, this wall.
Okay. Go. You can move yourself there.
Actually, before I do that, is the box like ticking, or is it it's just clicking after I raise it up?
There was just a click sound after you picked it up off the platform.
Okay. I want to move here. I want to scribble in my journal, like copy down the notes on the wall.
Mm-hmm. Roll me. I guess a wisdom check, I'll say.
Fuck my life.
Take them down the best way you believe. As you hastily scribble them down with the time limit that you have in your mind.
Okay. Well, I'll copy them as best I can. Then run over to this wall and wait for it to unlock or go down.
Sure, Soul, what are you doing?
After a minute, she would pull the lever again.
You pull the lever again.
Mhm.
The wall comes down. As it does, Isaac, in
Yes.
your hand, you feel the music box begin to shake, and then it grows heavy for a moment, and then you feel as if it's being tugged by something, as if being pulled very strongly as your hands are shaking, trying to hold it. Make me a strength saving throw. The box flies from your hand, almost as if magnetized, back onto the platform, where it rests and begins to
son
sink
of a
back
bitch.
into the ground.
Well, Soul, looks like I'm about to take a music class. I think it's not going to let us take the box if the wall is up, so one of us needs to stay here and probably play the box according to the notes on the wall, but...
How long does Soul have left before the arrows fully reload? Or they reload?
It's been reloaded by this point, by your estimations.
She just sighs and then wordlessly pulls the lever again.
Okay. So you pull the lever again, the wall goes down again.
Alright, I'm assuming the box rises up.
Yes, it does.
Alright, I'd go back over.
Mm-hmm.
Mage hand the box.
Okay.
Take the box over to the notes.
Mm-hmm.
And... There.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way... Can I roll a performance check to see if I could figure out how to play this thing, or is that just out of my range of ability?
Do you know Elven music?
Isaac doesn't know music. He knows books.
I would say no, then. There's no way. And
Okay.
as you look at the box, it's not, like, labeled with, like, the different, like, music notes on them. They're
Yeah.
different sorts of levers and pulleys, and as you adjust them, they make a noise.
Alright, well then my next best...
You imagine that the noise would be equivalent to what the music note is that you're trying to play, but you'd have to
Yeah.
know, like, what that sounds like.
Alright, my next best guess is to cast Identify on it ritually.
Cast Identify on it ritually. It's going to be 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
Are you sure?
I literally can't think of any other thing that I would be useful in doing at the moment. This is so out of his league.
You were
Yeah,
the
I
exact
guess
type of person that these puzzles were made for.
Yeah.
Unironically.
Exactly. To fool idiots like him.
No, to not solve.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
That's the place wasn't meant to be built to be solved.
Yeah. All right. Well, then he just needs to get a better understanding of how this box works. So, at the very least, he's gonna identify it.
Okay. You're gonna go cast Identify for 10 minutes. Soul during that 10 minutes. What are you doing, or how long are you waiting?
She'd wait for about 20 minutes.
Okay.
If the door doesn't reopen, then she's moving along.
Okay. Okay. So while the Identify is being cast for 10 minutes, we're going to go back. We're going to go over to Astrid and Zudril during that time. Astrid, Zudril. Well, Astrid. Is Alex, you here?
Yeah, just a warning, my boss is gonna call me in like 10 minutes.
Yikes. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I am just going to show you what is going on. As it is very simple what's happening with you. Firstly, you would hear what sounds like a pop as you begin you begin to move in the distance. It sounds like a pop, and the two of you would begin to move as you travel down these corridors that are very empty and very clearly designed in a way that's supposed to be confusing and like samey. As you move down them, you travel and come to a crossroads. Seeing no way forward with the path ending that way and this blockage on the side of you with the grates, Zudril would just suggest going this way, which is not the way toward Imvia Alinar quite yet. In fact, according to the compass, going toward Imvia Alinar would be going up back the way you came. But,
yeah, Astrid's good with going the way that's clear, because earlier he even said that, like, later we're gonna have a choice to make, and that's when we'll use the compass, and she thinks that's reasonable.
yeah. Alright. So you all would travel down this way, and you would see...
My camera turned off again? No, it's on. Okay.
You'd see in the distance several different paths going different ways. This one going over this way. And you'd see. Continuing.
Let's try up first, because you said that's the right direction.
So you're going to suggest up to him? You say that to
Yeah.
him? Let's go up first?
Yeah. Yeah, basically anytime we have multiple options, I'm going to try that
He's just
way
gonna nod.
first.
As you all would head up. Just revealing things. And travel. There'd be two paths. As he would just start wordlessly walking down this way. Would you follow?
First I want to see is there anything here? Like, inscriptions or anything?
Doing a check on the wall? You trying to, like, look it over investigation-wise, like, physically? Or are you just glancing over it with your eyes, trying to scan it closely?
Both.
So just roll investigation, then.
Alright.
You do not feel anything on this, wall at first, but as you don't see anything at first. But then as you begin to feel it, you, sort of begin to feel what feels like a big portion of, like, dirt and dust in one area that your hand somewhat, smudges for a moment. And as it smidges it, you begin to see that there is sort of like an indentation beneath it. And as you begin to slowly, like, carve away at the indentation, it reveals it looks like a circular indent in the wall that looks like it could fit a compass of the one that you carry.
So did he not walk away from me then?
He wouldn't have walked away just yet if you were investigating.
Alright, should we try it here then?
He would wordlessly just put it in the wall. And as it does, it makes a clicking sound as it slides in. And what sounds like something sliding and moving off in the distance behind you is heard. Like
Okay,
back
so
that way.
okay, so not the barrier that we saw earlier.
Could be, it couldn't be, it might not be, you don't know.
All right, well, we'll double back then and check.
Are you doubling back all the way that way toward the stairway barrier first, or are you going to go down first?
Double back the way we came first.
Okay. You double back the way you came, you do not see the cage door having changed at all.
All right, then we'll go back to where we were and start going down this way.
So you go down this way, you'd see what looks like a pathway in the wall opened up.
Nice.
So you'd exit through. Begin to move further down. After hearing the pop, you would arrive inside this room as the three of them are just finishing up their conversation. You could see Josie taking a step back.
Who is it? Who is
Before that, though, we're gonna go back to Isaac and Sol. Do. One moment. I'm just gonna do this real quick. You really got the cheat code room, Alex. I'm sorry, because I know you like puzzles.
I mean, it's fine.
As Isaac, while you are in the midst of casting identify on the spell, you hear what sounds like the room shifting and changing as the walls at the back of you begin to open up, and Silas steps in to the room.
Oh, shit.
As he would see you and he would nod.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Through in the middle of casting your identify.
Boy, am I glad to see somebody else, because this is not going well. Soul and I were not equipped for fucking music puzzles, let me tell you.
Tell him it's a music puzzle?
Yes, I will tell him it's a music puzzle.
He would ask to look at it.
He would what?
He would ask to look at it.
I'd tell him to wait till I finish my identify, and then I'd give it to him.
Okay. 10 minutes pass. It's not magical. Just a music
It's not
box.
magical. Just a music box. Well, Isaac would just, like, shake his head and just so disappointed and just toss it to Silas.
Can't make heads or tails of this thing.
As he gets it, he would look it over, and then you see him begin to fiddle with the different parts of it as he presses each of the sort of levers and gestures with them, making different sounds. He would then move over to look at the notes, and he is going to attempt to play out the notes in order. I'm just going to click something for him because Silas does read Elven music. And if he rolls well enough on this check for his instrument, then it will work. If not, then no.
And a big
All right.
crushes him.
Motherfucker plays piano? That's hilarious.
Of course he does.
Has that not come up before? That probably should have been rolled in secret then.
That's alright. I won't say it.
I mean,
No, Astrid knows that he can play some sort of instrument and read music.
okay. As he plays the song out, and as he does, the wall behind the back begins to move and slide as it opens back up. Soul, you see the wall open up. You see the alcoves begin to shake somewhat, and then there's a complete silence that fills this area. There's no longer any whirring or sounding of gears. And then above you all, it sounds like a gate begins to slide, opening slowly.
Let me tell you, past couple riddles and puzzles we've encountered have made me really lose confidence in my intellectual ability.
As you say that, the music box flies from his hand, as if pulled by a magnet, and flies back onto the platform and begins to sink back into the ground.
Yeah, but the wall stays open.
Wall stays open.
Alright, Silas, let's get the hell out of here. I'm over this thing. I'd go to walk and be like, Soul, be careful. Hopefully the traps are done, but...
There.
Alright. And what are the three of you gonna do?
Well, first, I need to make... Let's say wisdom, because this is still a tight corridor, and Isaac is claustrophobic, so...
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We'll say above a 10, he could do it. Below a 10, he's going to need some guidance. Okay. Alright, so Isaac will, like, start to hyperventilate, but then, like, kind of, like, hold his breath in his chest and be like, okay, I can do this. And then he would start to shimmy forward.
Okay.
Would you need someone to hold your hand?
I would really appreciate that, honestly.
holds Isaac's hand.
Okay.
He's gripping it as tight as his noodly arms will allow. And then, I guess we'd go up.
Yeah. As you will go up. And as you go up, you see what looks like a trapdoor before you. Beyond the gate that is now slid up into the ceiling.
Go through the trapdoor?
You're going to open it?
Yeah.
As you open it, it reveals what looks like a very cramped, claustrophobic corridor that moves down like a slide.
Like a slide, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Fun.
Let's see if he could do it again. Yeah. Yeah, no, with Soul holding his hand. He moves in and goes down the big slide.
All right, as the three of you begin to go down the slide, the main group, having now reunited, as you're about to speak to one another, you hear what sounds like something like sliding against like stone in the distance, and then you hear a loud thud, and then the wall over here sort of breaks open some as Isaac spills out, having just slammed face first into the wall, and then Soul and Silas soon after as well.
Okay.
We're being assaulted! And I'm like gripping my Makuhito in my hands, like panicked. Like, I'll protect you, Josie! Wait, was that Isaac's desperate cries?
It was...
Oh! Isaac! Hi! We're over here!
What's up, gang? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no, you wouldn't say Jesus.
We killed a couple of them, darkling things and a few other really weird looking things as well. How's it going for you?
Oh, just peachy, you know. My ego has been severely damaged because I never took music class. I thought it was going to make me more of a nerd, but...
Isaac was defeated by books.
Alright, well, I'm sorry to hear that. We haven't actually really tapped into whatever the heck's going on in here, but I think...
At this point, Astrid will activate the Clockwork Fayfly to give some of our non-elven people some light.
How much light does it emanate?
I have it open. Beep, 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 beep.
I think it's like 20 and 20.
That's hit points. That's AC. It follows me up to 60 feet. It doesn't say. If I can cast fairy, I can cast light with it, and
it would
that's
be
20 feet.
Then it would be with
Okay,
the light
20-foot
spells.
cube.
Okay,
Sorry.
it's all right.
Wait, if y'all solved your puzzles and it just brought you here, then if we fix this one, is it just gonna bring us back to another one of y'all's rooms?
This may be the central chamber.
It will lead us into the dungeons, which is not the catacombs.
Oh, he's still here, huh?
If you would like, I could leave and you can navigate this place yourself.
Just mutters under her breath like, I think we're doing all right ourselves. It's fine.
So what's happening with this room?
Right.
What have
well,
you tried?
It's
Water.
something with water levels.
Have you tried anything yet?
We were about to. Looks to Lena like something with water up and down.
Give me 1 second. There's a little light flying. That's some light it's emanating. Got too
Nice.
big. Where do you want it to go, Astrid?
Like here-ish. That way I can get as much light around this area as possible.
Sure. As it is in bright light.
Oh, that's much better.
As you'd be able to see what they're trying to work out, assuming it's all explained to one another, and Lena explains what she believes must happen, that they have to use the different runes to fill the water below to reach the center.
Josie would try to point out like the ring that no one else has been able to see.
Yeah,
If
that's what I was.
anyone else can.
That's what I was assuming. You people were doing. We're figuring that out, and you would be able to like communicate with each other what you believe is going on with the ring and so on. And Lena would explain that the blue runes fill, and the red runes drain.
And can you remind me what the fill and drain options are?
You do not know.
I thought you said one was like very full.
Well, one was,
Not-
well, you don't know the specifics. None of them have been fully pressed yet. But Lena would, that one is would be like filling a lot, one is filling a moderate amount, and one is filling a little. Same with drain.
Okay. Why don't we start with filling it a little and see what that gets us?
If you press the rune to fill the water a little, the water rises up maybe about 2 feet.
And what do we need to fill it to?
You're trying to figure out how high up that is.
Yeah.
Only perception.
Perception?
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Okay. Not good.
Hard to tell. Without, like, getting, like, real close to it.
It's about a stump of a tree's height.
Does having been raised up 2 feet, does it cover the tomb?
No.
Okay.
It's still so the water, the tomb is probably about 15 feet like above the ground overall as like a structure. So it like goes up a full 15 feet. The water currently sits like at the bottom of the pool, and it's sitting at about like 3 feet height now, but it was like a 1 foot pool of water before.
So we would have to go roughly 12 more feet up to get to the top of the tomb, and the circle on the chain or on the string is above that a little bit.
Maybe.
I think. Math, not my strong suit, but seems like we can be a little more more if we want. We got a ways to go.
All right, and then Astrid will try the midfill.
As you do midfill, it fills up about 8 feet.
Okay.
8 more feet or up to 8 feet?
8 more feet.
8 more feet.
So now it's at 11 feet.
Yes.
All right. Now let's see what Big Boy does, just so we have that information.
As you fill it up, big boy, it fills up 10 feet and completely submerges the tomb.
Okay.
That's too much.
Lena would drain, and it would drain. Using the big drain, it would drain back down to the 11 it was at before.
Okay, so we know big fill 10, big drain also is minus 10. Little fill was 2 feet.
Moderate was 8.
Moderate was 8.
So do we want to just cover it? Like, I don't understand the exact goal.
So there's suspended above the tomb,
Mm-hmm.
and this is what Josie would explain, is a circle, a ring, that is being suspended with 2 very thin, almost imperceptible strings on either side.
Okay.
And what we believe the goal to be is the water level needs to go into the middle of the loop, sort of on the same level of the strings.
I see. Oh, hey, look at that.
Here's my very good drawing of it. And now we know
Okay.
the tomb is 15 feet tall, and so the distance between the tomb and the ring is an approximation that I made up. Jake gave me no information about that, so don't trust that. But that's the general premise, I think.
All right, so the water is sitting at
11.
11 right now.
Can Josie try to estimate the distance, or did she do so already and fail?
She did not try. You can roll perception if you'd like.
Yeah. I will say, like, in all character honesty, Josie's not good with lengths, but
I know.
I think that's been
See ya.
established.
You have no
Alright.
clue. It's up there.
she holds up, like, roughly a hand, but the distance by which the hand is means nothing.
Well, to cover the top of the tomb, we would need 2 small pushes, but beyond that, I don't know how much more we need to get to the ring. Astra's actually gonna try. She's gonna try the medium one, and then she's gonna ask Lena to drain a little bit.
Okay.
So it'll go up a total of 6.
Yes, it will. That 11, it would go above the tomb,
Mm-hmm.
and then you want to drain a little.
Mm-hmm.
As it drains a little, you see it just rest like atop the tomb slightly. Just the tip of the tomb, very not covered in water. And as it does, you begin to see water drain into what looks like an imperceivable hole to you, Josie, as that is filled. The water begins to drain once again as the water goes back to 1 feet. The hole vanishes, Josie, and then you all hear what sounds like a carving, as if stone is being carved. And at the center of the tomb, in the middle, direct middle of the height of the tomb, 2 carvings of like lines appear, and then what looks like a carving of a circular hole appears as well. Directly in the middle of the tomb.
Were we able to get our compass back?
No.
No. Okay. It ate the compass.
This is a recycling puzzle place. As that appears now.
Okay. Earlier we were able to open a path by placing a compass in an indentation. Did anybody else pick up anything along the way?
I will say,
It might
Josie, the circle looks similar to the one you saw. It's just on the tomb now.
Oh. So, like, maybe it's a multi-step process? More filling,
Oh, okay. To the ring again, Josie?
Sure, I mean, I'm no puzzle master, but
The water's at 1 foot, Jake?
Yes, and the circular ring carved into the tomb is at the center of the tomb. As in, tomb's like going up, and it is like at the center of the tomb going up.
Okay. So that means we probably want to hit 13-ish feet. We have one currently.
So, do the
Medium
small-
and then 2 smalls.
Yeah, you could do it that way.
So you're going medium,
Yeah.
and then you go to do small. You do small once, and then you go to do small again, and nothing happens.
Oh, you could only. Maybe we could only. Isaac would theorize maybe we could only. Press each button once for a fill.
Okay. Then
I've got an idea. I don't know if it'll work, but well, I was just recently thinking, you know how when you're in a bathtub and you've got a certain amount of water in it, and then you get in and there's more water?
water displacement.
I don't know what you just said, but sure.
Let me try this first. Alina, can you undo what I just did?
She would. It's back to 1.
All right. Then Astrid will do big and then little.
So you can do big than little.
Yeah. So for that'll be 12 on top of the 1 foot to make 13 feet.
Correct. 13 feet. Okay. It rises up as it goes slightly above the hole.
Okay, so it's off slightly.
Mm-hmm. What do you do?
I mean, I'll have Lena reset it first of all.
Okay, it's back to 1.
So it's at 1, and we need it where?
Yeah, the middle of the tomb.
How big does the big give us?
10.
10.
And the small gives us
2.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Getting it to 13 wasn't enough, or it was too much?
Too much.
Too little over. Yeah. So we probably need 12 because I think we did big and we got to 11 and nothing happened.
So yeah, if we get to
Right. So do a big, and then, well, one of us gets in and fills it up just a little bit more.
What did we say medium gave us?
8.
8? Okay, so...
And 11 wasn't enough.
11 wasn't enough, so...
let's do Barrow's idea. I checked
okay.
last time and the water wasn't appearing poisonous.
Okay, then we should do a medium and a small to give us 10 plus 1, which would be 11, and then I guess put something in the water.
You
What
don't
are you
want to just do
putting in the water?
You just don't want to do a single big.
I was estimating that barrel would displace 1 foot of water in a pool this size, and then we could go up after that. But if you want to go straight for the big and then think you're going to displace 2, you can do that.
Okay.
But a big would be 10 plus 1, which would be 11.
11.
And
we want
12.
12.
Yeah.
A medium would give us 8, plus the 1 is 9,
Mhm.
plus a small would be
11.
11. So same thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right. Well, once it gets to that point, either way, Earl's gonna ease into the water.
As you try to go into the water, you do not sink beneath it. You stand atop it as you try to go inside.
Ooh. I didn't know I could do that. This is very weird. If you want, I could just, maybe scoop some water onto the ring.
I don't think that it's going to work.
I'm not saying this is a good idea, but have we just tried grabbing the ring? You said it's attached by what looks to be string.
No, this one's carved into it.
Oh, carved into it. But what about the one that was above it?
That one's gone.
That one's gone. Okay.
So we just have the one carved into the tomb, and we want the water to be directly into it.
Yes, that is the assumption.
I'm just gonna reach a hand down and try to scoop up some water.
Doesn't go beneath.
My hand doesn't break the surface?
No.
Oh, damn. This is the toughest water I've ever seen. This water is tougher than me.
Lena tries something as she resets the water back to 1 feet, and then goes back to the drain. She drains the little one as the water is completely gone.
I had that thought, and then I got distracted by the walking on water, and it left my brain forever.
What just happened?
There's no water there now.
No, I know. So she reset it.
So she reset and then drained the smallest amount, and it became 0 feet of water inside.
I see.
Okay. Okay. My brain was saying it had to be exact. Didn't really. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So then do.
If it needs to be 12, then it would be a big and a small.
Big and a
Make
small.
12.
Yeah.
As you do a big and a small, it fills up, and it fills into that small little spot. As the water then resets again back to 1, you hear the same exact sound you heard before, as if something carving into the stone as the last carvings disappear. And then just at 4 feet, just at 4 feet on the tomb, another one of those holes appears near the bottom.
Is it on a particular side, or is it just 4 feet?
It's in the center of it.
Okay.
And it's at the 1 foot of water again?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay, so big drain.
Yeah. Or well, it's at 1 right now.
So you're gonna drain
Right.
completely?
We need to get rid of that one.
So
Yeah.
one is
So
gone.
so
That's
little drain or big drain.
It's
or
at
whatever.
0.
It's at 0.
Big fill.
At 10.
Big fill.
All right. And then medium drain to give
Medium
us
drains
2.
to 2, and then
A little bit to fill it up to 4.
small fill. Yeah.
So say that again, really quick.
All right. So we're at 0.
Correct.
All right. We're going to do a big pour to give us 10.
Mm-hmm.
Then we are going to do a medium drain
drain
to give us 2.
2.
And then we're going to add a little amount to give us 2 more to make 4.
Yes.
There you go. All right. Sorry, I misheard what part of what you were saying.
Yeah, no, don't worry
first.
about it.
As it fills into the slot at the bottom, at the 4 feet mark, and as it does, the tomb then begins to glow. As that last thing fills, as the water all begins to drain inside of the tomb, the bottom of the tomb is now completely empty of water now. And as that empties, you see the tomb begin to split, and as it splits, what looks like a stairwell begins to build up from the tomb into the ceiling as the ceiling opens up slightly, as a stairwell leading up appears.
Ta-da! So, do we go up now?
Zudril just starts walking.
Astrid's gonna go last because she wants to finish like the group off with the fairy light. That way she can make sure everybody's up and then she can turn it off just in case like people are up there.
Fair enough. You do so. Just give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure something out. Alrighty. As you all head up, I'm going to call 5 minutes there. At you all heading up, having solved the water puzzle and are now heading into the dungeon. As we will be back in 5.
Peace.
Yep.
I am feeling my energy waning some, so we'll see how much more into it it'll be, but I like the same song, but it's because it hasn't changed. As you all creep your way up the stairs, you begin to see what looks like a stone room up ahead. As you exit out from the catacombs into a more elaborately constructed small stone room. It's a bit cramped in here with all of you together. And as the last of you makes your way up the stairs, the floor before you closing in on the stairway, making it so that the room has no visible way down anymore, as all of you are locked in here. If you can see where you are now. In this room, there is a path downward to what looks like a corridor, where you can see what looks like down it. Another one of those similar rooms off in the distance. As well. As what do you do? The room is small, ruined, and crumbling bits of stone lay about. There is no indication of what this room was used for. In fact, all indication of use of this room has likely been faded with time. You can tell that it is old and that it is long past its due. Zudril would look around and he'd go, "We're in the sub-basement. This is where people would use to enter the catacombs if they needed to cause trouble for those that were beneath them, that were inside of them."
So, like the control room?
Not quite. But a deployment room of sorts. This area here served as one of the entrances to the several different places that Imvia Eleanor changed with. There will be other rooms similar to it. 6 in total. The one that is across from us, and then there will be several down the hallway.
Right, well, let's look for more stairs, I guess. And Isaac would go over here.
Sure. As you go there. See a hallway going down and then leading to what looks like to several different probably similar rooms off to the side, and a doorway at the back of the room.
We want to explore the rooms, or do we want to get out of here? I'm kind of leaning towards the latter.
Less time we have to spend in these cramped spaces, the better.
Certainly in agreement with that. All right. Isaac would, having seen Soul, or at least having been aware that Soul, faced traps going down her hallway earlier, he would tiptoe and look for traps going down this hallway.
Roll perception. You don't particularly see any traps, but there are like ruins and like kinds of wear covering the floor, so it's hard to say.
Okie doke.
Just
Continue.
checking something very quickly. Astrid's not here. Josie and Soul, however, in the distance you hear what sounds like a sort of like a cluttering sound coming from the distance that way. If you see where I'm pinging. Did you see my ping?
Yeah, like the sound of something falling, or
Like the sound of movement or like things
Okay.
in motion.
then Josie would move down to there and sort of just point down that hallway.
Yeah, and it seems like it's coming, like it's possible that it's coming from beyond that door.
Sounds like something's behind that.
Maybe I shouldn't be the one to take point.
Do you think the door is gonna like get you? Because
I mean, knowing my luck, I'll get to the door and it'll swing open and hit me in the face, and then there will be darklings behind it. You know, like 1-2 punch, if you will.
correct me if I'm wrong. Darklings are like goblin height, right?
Yes.
And Isaac is the height of a normal human man.
Yes.
One,
Is
two
about
punch
6
right into the testicles.
Yes, exactly.
Isaac, just like if you open the door and there's a darkling, just like kick it.
I think you overestimate my physical ability.
Isaac, look, it's like that one guy says, anyone can kick.
I mean, I guess you're not wrong.
Who's this guy?
Everyone says that. Anyone can kick.
I don't know about Isaac.
Yeah, that must be a phrase where you come from. Because, I mean, again, while I don't doubt the validity of people's ability to kick, I don't know if I'm the best one to do the kicking.
Listen, I'm fully for, standing in front of you, Isaac, and well, hopefully not taking a 1-2 punch, but I can do the kicking. I've already kind of faced a whole bunch of them just now, and well, I don't like to appear weak in front of y'all, but I feel pretty shitty.
Yeah,
How's
I'm-
Beryl look?
Definitely bloodied.
If you're concerned about traps and whatever waiting what is going forward, I can lead. Let us just get a move on.
Okay. I
Oh, good.
accept your offer.
You're volunteering for the 1-2 punches then.
Just walks past all of you.
All right, cool.
As he looks like he could take like 1,000 more 1-2 punches than most of you, frankly. It's almost a bit cheating having him lead. Where is his HP anyway?
Can I cast Cure Wounds on Beryl?
You're free to. I need to find where he was.
Reconstructive healing.
Oh, thank you, Soul. That helps so much. Would you like a bit of boost to your magic?
We'll be fine.
All right.
That doesn't make sense.
You just let me know, and I'll give you
Oh, it doesn't. That's
a
right.
little
Wow.
static cling.
It didn't have a character. Weird. There we go. Now his hit points are set up. Set up on the wrong bar, but you do what you gotta do. You're gonna take the lead.
Isaac would follow behind him,
As he walks.
checking these rooms, just poking his head in.
If you poke your head inside the rooms, you would see. Same as what you saw originally.
Okay, so they look like staging areas into the, like you said, into the various.
It looks like what he described, yes.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
So he would approach the door. He would go to open it unless someone stops him. Does anyone stop him?
I'm not stopping him, but I'm just saying out loud that in some of this time between finishing the puzzle and we haven't been in combat, Josie took 6 seconds or however long a minute it takes and fixed her fucking gun.
That's fine. You can do that.
Isaac would see him touching the door, and he would take a step back. But he would let him touch the door and open it.
Sure.
Oh, you're gonna just let him touch the door?
Yes, I give him permission.
He opens the door, and inside something becomes visible. Just reveal the whole thing because it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
In fact, something is missing from it. So give me 1 second, because I don't know where it went. And that annoys me somewhat. A lot of things keep happening that are annoying me, that are slowly making me go insane in this session.
I'm going mad.
Not on any of you, just on the Roll20 side. None of you have done anything quite yet. As inside this room, you would see in this large, rectangular room, sorry. The most striking thing lies in the center. What looks like a pool of pure darkness coalescing in the center of the room that is flanked and filled with what looks like shifting shadows and movement. As from up of these shadows, you can see standing tall those strange, darkling-esque creatures again. However, standing before the pool of darkness as well, there is as well a figure. What looks like a normal goblin. Who has stood, no weapons drawn or anything like that. Stood right at... That's a big goblin, no. Stood right at the front as he stands there waiting. The other darklings in the room, bearing their short bows and scimitars, stand there, but they are not drawn nor pointed at this goblin, who appears to have similar features to the one you had met earlier in the Lamia village. You can see the indications of, like, the fur and such. Clearly a member of this clan. He stands there, watching down at this pool of darkness. You can see some hesitation in his eyes as the door swings open. He takes a breath in, and before noticing that you all have come forward, you see him fall face forward into the pool of the dark energy before him. As he falls in and instantly disappears from sight and submerges. And then, as that happens... but a moment passes before another one of those strange, shadowy creatures rises up from the darkness. But instantly, as you all come through, their attention is snapped, the darklings, toward the door, and... yeah, initiative. Damn. Good initiative roll from Lena. What the fuck? Yeah. Never rolls that well when it's him. That was weird. I'm rolling these initiatives, and honestly, I'm going to be honest with myself right now. I'm just not really feeling it right now. So I kind of just want to end as we're rolling initiatives and say pick up next week.
Okay.
If that's all
That's
right
fair.
with you guys.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm going to
Look,
do
we
that
solved
then.
3 puzzles today, which is I think more than any of us expected
Hey,
that we
you did a
would
very
do.
good job. So I'm going to do that. Thank you for anyone that watched along. I'm sorry that it's a shorter session. Watch along next week to see the continuation of this and an actual session's length. And thank you for watching. Goodbye, stream.
Stream.